Well, the two candidates, these two dominant candidates, are not unknown to the Ghanaian people. Um, the John Mahama has been in the saddle and lost to the NPP, and the NPP ruled for 8 years. And there is deepening economic crisis, as Jide said, and some of those challenges have become so, deep-seated that a lot of Ghanaians were disenchanted. But there are many causative factors in when you look at election, because Namibia also just had an election, and the economy of Namibia is not very wonderful, and it's produced the first president. If there's a female president in Namibia right now, and the ruling party has been the dominant political party in that country for close to 40 years. And South Africa also returned Cyril Ramaphosa amidst economic crisis. So, but the challenge, therefore, is that perhaps for Ghana, the deep political culture that they have is one that creates the kind of disenchantment that you have had with the NPP in the last 8 years. For many Ghanaians, they think that their conditions have worsened, and the candidate who was the vice president was talking more of digitalization and all of those things, and talking with a few drivers, even from the airport down to the city. They were telling me that some of the things that they are proposing are things that are already happening, that a lot of people, their earning power has been, whittled down within the last 8 years, and that they were hoping to make a change. That's critical. But what I'm saying is that vote buying, the challenges of violence were very rampant. If the election had gone the other way, perhaps those things would have come up very strongly. But that very intervention by the NPP candidates has been able to remove all the attention around the things that didn't go well with the election. But it does not distract anything from the culture of the Ghanaian people in terms of their political consciousness. The waiter in the hotel, the driver, the person in the storekeeper is politically active to the point that they can engage you, and it's not from the point of ignorance. But when I talked about party agents, you would see that these party agents are organic party agents. They are not paid. They are not people who are paid. When you meet them at the polling units, you see that they are actively members of their political party. They do not leave. They are not leaving that polling station until the results have been counted and sorted and documented. Then they still follow again. And this is the two dominant political parties. But one clear thing that I didn't see was these other political parties did not supply agents. And I tried to find out why that happened. Jide was talking about women participation. Incidentally, there is a recession for women participation in this election. The crowning point could be the vice presidency. But in terms of eventually what played in the parliament, there is a lot of recession. A lot of women lost their seats, rather than gaining more. The parties did not even give them tickets the way they should. And there was one presidential candidate of the CPP, who is the daughter of the first president, the political party of the first president of Ghana. But that political party has been struggling for a very long time to gain prominence. So, but she contested on that party, and that's why not a lot of people also know that there was a female candidate in that election. But big up for Ghana. They are always pushing the bar much more higher than Nigeria. But when you then compare that you have a 93 million voting strength, and now you are talking about 18 million 18.5 million people, 40,000 polling units. When you make that assessment in comparison with Nigeria, you know that you are comparing apples and oranges.
Okay,